Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. We all are the lucky and fortunate that God Himself has searched us and chosen us, and we have become His lovely children, and He has made us His instruments for the re-establishment of new world. We are His helpers. We are helping God. And you know, it is said that God helps those who help themselves. But now we are the helpers of God. How much help He might be giving us. So I also was searched and chosen by God Himself in 1957, and at the age of 20. And since then, 56, 7 years have passed, and I am in this yajna and doing given so many things, so many works, jobs to fulfill in this yajna. I was thinking that only three entities, three personalities. One God, other is Brahma, and third is Saraswati. In our religions, they are valued and they are worshipped. In Muslims, Adam and Eve, in Adam and Bibi. In Christianity, it is Adam and Eve. And in Jains, Adidev, Adidevi. These all are worshipped in almost all religion. So we are lucky, I am lucky that I was with Brahma, Baba and Mama, Saraswati, for 12 years. I want to tell you, before meeting Baba and Mama, coming to this knowledge, in childhood, I was doing much bhakti. And at the age of 10, I have heard all our Hindu scriptures, Gita, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad, which glorify all Sri Krishna and other Lakshmi Narayan, all these things I was, at the age of 10, I have heard all this through my Lokik father. I was a devotee. But after that, due to these so-called our religious leaders, I was becoming atheist. I was turning against God. In childhood, I remember, I once went to Haridwar, because it is said in our Bhagavad, if you don't have a thread, sacred thread around your neck, and if you die, you will go to hell. I, along with my mother and younger brother, I went to Haridwar to have that sacred thread. But seeing the lifestyles of those who are our religious leaders, I was going against all such things. I was studying, I was very intelligent, always scholarship holder. So by and by, I was going against such things. And as our giant engineering, As our first Prime Minister of India said, I want engineers and doctors to rebuild India. So I joined engineering college. I was in the first year, but I was going to cinema and do all such things, wasting time so much. I was feeling something missing inside, somewhat peaceless, because I have left bhakti, feeling something missing. At the time, another person, another friend, another brother had taken this knowledge from Ambala. I was studying in engineering college in Patiala in Punjab. He has taken this knowledge from Ambala, and his room and my room was adjoining. I was seeing that person, he has some attraction. I was attracted towards him. He was always silent, not talking to anybody, and always his doors were shut. I wanted to know what is doing inside. I wanted to talk, but he was not talking. Because he had taken this knowledge only a few months back. He was thinking to give knowledge to some person who is legible. So he was searching me, and I also wanted to talk to him. So once he tried to tell me that first lesson, that you are a soul, not body. I was discussing for so many days. He was saying, you are a soul. I was saying, how? Prove it. Show me. How I am a soul? So for so many days, I was saying, no, I can't understand who you are a soul. What is soul? The machinery, when the machinery becomes some defected, there's a defect, some machinery, that stops. Similarly, this is a machine, and when some defects in the body, that dies. So I was again and again, he was saying that you are a soul. From inside I was thinking, I knew that I am a soul, because in the Bhakti Marg I was having this idea. But for the sake of discussion it went on. And one day he said, brother, you today, you believe, you should understand that you are a soul. Okay, I said yes. I said yes, I am a soul. I only this sentence, that I am a soul. From that very moment, I was experiencing soul consciousness. I experienced so much lightness, out of body experience, on that only this one, that I am a soul, not body. Atma hu, shodhu. I only said this only sentence, okay, I believe that I am a soul. I began experiencing this lightness, peace, happiness from that very moment. Baba caught me. So I was writing on the notebooks, on the walls, on the almiras, I am a soul, not body. I was practicing it. I am soul, not body. Going to the market, seeing in the forehead, she is a soul, he is a soul, he is a soul. I began practicing this. I was so much happy and so much peaceful, so much change within one day. And in engineering, we were having surveying. I was not talking to anybody. Whole things changed, and all friendship, all friends, everything was finished. So people said, our friends said, what has happened to you? Either you have become a saint or you have become a beast, or both live in jungle and silence. You live in this. I say, I am becoming a saint. So whole thing was changed within 1 day or 2 days, this thing. I was so much surprised. It is such a, because Baba was, during those days, Baba, the children were so few, very few. And the Baba was also having time to catch. So I was bewitched and I was totally caught by Babas. And I was totally transformed with this one sentence, that you are a soul, not body. I said to that brother, please tell me all the things which you have got. He said, God is Shiva, incorporeal. I was much impressed, because he said, this world is a drama, you are actors. It repeats itself identically after every 5,000 years. I was much impressed because I have been hearing all such things in Bhakti. In Gita, hey Arjuna, you are here before, you are now, you will be meeting again and again. So all these things were revealed. I was completely contented, happy, and everything was solved. All the which questions were with me, all the questions were solved. I was very much I was within 2-3 days. I was hearing Murli also. I was thinking that it looks like that I have heard all these things before. Everything was solved and I was happy. This so much beautiful knowledge, experienceable, rational, and practicable, and this wonderful knowledge. I was impressed by this, and I said it is very nice. So I told him. He told me that this knowledge is being given by God, Father Shiva through Prajapita Brahma. Who is Brahma? Who is Vishnu? Who is Shankar? God is not omnipresent. Nothing. All the things were no question at all. Everything was okay. So I said, I should see who this knowledge is unique knowledge. Who is giving? He must be ocean of knowledge. So I wanted to meet. I think within 15 days or 7 days or something, 10 days, I started from my Patiala, where I was living, to meet Baba, who was in Delhi, New Delhi. I came to meet Baba. I reached there where Baba was living. Baba and Mama both were together. When I first met Baba and Mama, I seeing their personality, wonderful, so attractive and bewitching personality, I was much attracted. On that very moment, I said, they are my real mother and father. On that day. Now I believed, I had a stern belief that they are my only my mother and father. So when I was meeting Baba and Mama, I was sitting. I embraced. They gave me toli and all. I was in their lap. Baba first Mahavakya, first sermon, first thing Baba told, Vardhan, blessing Baba gave me, child, Atam child, this engineering study you are studying will be of no use to you. This was the first sentence Baba told me. I was much surprised because during those days to become an engineer was a great thing. Now it is common. In 1958 or 57, it was a great thing. So I said, okay, you are saying that it will be of no use to you. Why I should study? I was totally disinterested, and I came back after meeting Baba and Mama and all others. The brothers who have gone into advanced party, Dada Bishkishore, Brother Jagdish, all were there. And I saw there is one book, there is one Shastra, scripture, that is called Bhagavad. That was being repeated. God was there, he was Gopi Vallabh. And all these sisters were just like young, during the young, and they were meeting Baba, and this all Bhagavad was being repeated. I saw with my own eyes. So Baba said to this Mahavakya, this version to me. I came back, I was totally disinterested because Baba was in a hurry to re-establish, have hands, some to get hands to and do this godly service. So I wrote a letter after coming to my, where I was studying. I wrote a letter in English to Baba. And Baba replied me in English back. I will tell you what I wrote to Baba, because I was much disinterested. No, I did not like to have this 4-5 years course of engineering so difficult during those days, very difficult. And so I wrote to Baba, Baba, I don't want to design buildings and construct building, I was civil engineering, but I want to be a stone, one of the cornerstone of the edifice which you are erecting of the new world. This first sentence. Baba, I said, I don't want to design, construct highways, civil engineer, and design highways, but I want to run on the highway going to Paramdham, and then to Golden Age. Then I wrote that I don't want to become design machinery, but I want to be a part of the king and queen machinery which we have invented. I wrote this letter, and very beautiful and very, because during those days no computer, no type, with the hand I wrote, and Baba replied me in English also. Baba said, child, be patient. And again, first letter, be patient and do this service, give this knowledge to your local family as well as co-engineers. This was Baba's next direction. Once I said that they are my mother and father, alokik mother and father, what they were writing, I was doing according to that. So Baba said, you do this godly, do this, give this knowledge to your local family as well as your co-engineers. So I started this, giving that knowledge to our co-engineers, our students, our professors. I was writing letters to my old friends, and I was doing this service. We are living in the hostel. So many students were there, and we had a simple Gita Pathshala in my room, having a carpet and having a red bulb and having this gramophone. You know, during those days, the gramophones were there. Some needle going, and this was coming like this. And we were hearing, we were having the songs of old Tu Pyar Ka Sagar, so many songs we were hearing. And there was a class in my hostel, and the warden said, what you are doing? We left the hostel, and we hired a building, and we started one center in where I was, in Patiala. So I went again to Mama and Baba again to Delhi after a few days. Baba was every time coming, living there. And in winter, Baba was coming from Mount Abu to either Delhi or Bombay or somewhere. I said, I went after class, we were walking. Baba, Mama and all other children used to walk, having a morning walk after the class. I said to Mama, I was only not very old, very newcomer. Mama, it is going on. We are taking tea, we are taking no bandari, nothing, taking meals. All these things, people are coming and going. Who is supporting this? Who is giving this? Who is doing supporting this thing? Mama said, she pointed above, coming from this. I was surprised how money is coming from there. I could not understand. After that, because during those days, there was Bhog ceremony on Thursday as well as on Sunday, two times a week. And our Sandeshis, trans messenger used to go and come this way and giving some fruit, some our flowers to us. I think it might be because no bandari, nothing, nobody is asking for money, nothing. So this was, I was small, innocent, I was only young. So this happened. I talked to Mama like this. Then I was giving this knowledge to my co-engineers, and there was a class, and we were given some sister, and we were having yoga always, and classes and doing service, opening of so many branches we were doing. And then Baba, next direction was go to family and give this knowledge to this. I went to my village and give the village, and our family was in village. So many members I gave to knowledge of villagers as well as to my local family. They all liked it. Oh, very good. Because knowledge was so impressive. If so impressive, everybody was impressed. My local mother, first I caught my local mother, she came into this knowledge. Then my local father and brothers. My local father was a great bhagat, devotee, I tell you. He has been reading these scriptures and sleeping, keeping that scripture on his chest, on this. And he was reading and reading again. So he said, he put some condition. if your Baba, any Brahma Baba, shows me something, give me have some vision, then I will believe that it is true, that God Shiva is giving this knowledge through Prajapita Brahma. I said, I have never gone into trance. You have not gone to any, you have not met any Baba, Mama, you have not met any sister or dadis. How it is possible? So once on Thursday, we were sitting in offering bhog to Baba, and he was also sitting in front. He got up. He got up, and he was going from this place to this place, this corner to this corner, catching someone. He was going to catch someone, and he could not catch. So I was very happy that something is happening. He is seeing something. So after some time, he came down, got down, and he was very sad. He said that I saw vision of Sri Krishna, very small child, very beautiful, very beautiful. I was going to catch, he will go there. I will go there, then I will catch, he will go this way. I could not catch small Sri Krishna, because he was a great devotee of Sri Krishna. So he was very sad. And then he said, your Baba, Brahma Baba came later on, and he said, if you observe all these principles, and if you have some belief in me, then you will be able to catch, then Krishna will come into your lap. So I was very happy that something, our one family member is going in trance. That I was seeing in our centers, branches, but I have never have any vision or gone trance. But he said, our Lokik family, our head of the family was going in trance. I was very, very happy. So next Thursday, again he was observing all these things. He was having a belief. He knew, had belief in the knowledge, so beautiful knowledge. But he was asking, if something I see, then I will believe. So next Thursday, we were sitting I was summer vacation, I was there. Again, he was going somewhere, and then he saw Sri Krishna, small, beautiful prince. He was catching, that was in his lap. Tears were coming. He was so happy, he was so much happy that then when he came down, he told me all what I have seen Krishna. Now I believe that it is God's work and God has come and he is giving these knowledge. So from that day, my Lokik whole family, Baba said, give this knowledge to your family, Lokik family, my brothers, my sister, my mother, all are in this knowledge, and they having class in the village, and I took my mother to where I was studying, because we were to take the food, pure food, and the whole Lokik family was this knowledge, both the things that our college, we are opening centers in our cities, and our Lokik family was this knowledge. Both Baba said both directions were fulfilled. So I was studying because Baba said, take the job. Baba said, no need of studying so much. I tell you, Baba was clear. He knew my future, what is going to happen to my soul. So I tried my best to have a job, but I could not, because I did not know how to get a job, I tried, but I could not. I was studying, but I was totally disinterested. I used to miss the class. I never used to attend lectures of the engineering because so difficult. And when sometime Mama is coming, Baba is coming, some exhibition, some art service, going to somewhere, I was not attending to the class. I was going after a week to the class. And when I used to go to the class, and the professor will said, AP Mehta, they will attendance. I said, yes, sir. The students will laugh. The prince has come. He is missing the classes. So anyhow, I was going on for 4 years. I was doing godly service, and I don't know. I totally passed the examination. I don't know how I was passed, because I never gave attention to the studies, but I was passed. I don't know how I was passed. So I got the degree. I never went to take the degree also, because I said, why to get? When Baba said, this will be of no use to you, why to have the degree? I have no pride of degree, I am a degree holder. No, I never went. So after passing, I tell you one thing more. Once I came to Madhuban after some time, after having this knowledge, I saw a very wonderful scene. What was there? During those days, in 1957 or so, any Mama, Baba, and they're all relatives. Mama's mother was there also. Baba's Yugal, his wife, was there also. All other things. When I saw the Baba's Yugal, his wife, was same to Baba as Baba, his father. And Baba was calling her as child or any child. And his relations were so transformed. Mama's mama was Rocha. She was also alive. She was addressing to Mama as mother. And Mama was saying as child. And what a beautiful, what is no body consciousness, no bodily relations were there. I was much impressed by this. There is no total body consciousness. Total soul conscious, we are souls and son of Supreme Soul. This was practically I was seeing. So when I first came, I came to meet Baba in Madhuban. Now you go to Madhuban, you will see there was no history hall during those days. Only some small building having tin and corrugated sheets and nothing, no building around. Only that's in building where Baba's room is there. And there was no history hall, no some training center, everything was plain. And there was tennis court. Only there was tennis court. I saw once Baba, 6 feet and high, and having playing with cricket with children, with our BKs. And our brother Vishwaratan was putting small ball, and Baba was playing. At the age of 80 or 81, during those days, I was much impressed. And I wanted to have a photo of that scene. Baba was playing. I want to have. So Baba stopped the play and came out. Baba said, no, don't take photo of me. But because Baba said, you can't have my photo. Because you can't have my photo. Because who was saying this? Shiv Baba. You can't have the snap of that my photo, me. And this body is not of any use. Baba was telling that you should have the on point, you should have attention towards Shiv Baba, not any the bodily things. Always Baba used to make us soul conscious and God conscious, no Brahma conscious, no any other conscious of anything. So I was said, okay, if you want, I will not take any photo. But after some time, Baba said, okay, you can have a photo. I had a photo. Because Baba was all against all such things, bodily things. So I was much impressed. I came back and we were doing service, so many branches, so many things. We are busy in godly service. And after passing engineering, having the degree, not having degree, passing this, I, along with my mother and father, Lokik father, and all my Lokik families were in knowledge. Mother, father, all my one sister, 3 brothers, all were. I came to Baba in Madhuban and told that I have passed engineering. Baba said, I told you in the beginning that this engineering will be of no use to you. Now you are not to do any job. He sent me. First he was sending me to Jaipur, then only sent me to Brother Jagdish ji. You know Brother Jagdish ji? You might be knowing, our chief spokesman, very most intelligent person I have seen, and writer and orator and everything he has, and thinker. I was sent to him and I got training. I was there for so many years, and I was having the printing. Because I went, and Brother Jagdish ji was also thinking, I was also thinking, I am a civil engineer. There was no during those, no building of houses, nothing. All the buildings were on hire, on rent, sorry. And no, we are not constructing any building. No money also, no money, not to construct building. So I was there for 4 or 5 years, and I doing some service, doing all types of jobs. You know, I tell you one thing, one instance, how we were doing. No any vehicle, all only going on foot or going by bus or going on cycle. We used to get printed, printing department. I was there, putting some paper bundle on head and putting on cycle and going to the presses, printing presses. No money. During those days, in 1961, also I tell you. So we are doing such jobs very happily. No body consciousness. We are very happy. We are very contented because we are doing what we are doing. We are the helpers of God. We are doing godly service. We are doing. And coming to Baba, meeting Baba, Mama, all these things going on. In 1964 or 5, there was some invention of exhibition. You hear so many things in Murli's exhibition, pictures, and so many things Baba is speaking, make this picture, correction it, this one, do this. So I want invention of CD, ladder. In ladder of 84 births of humans from golden age to iron age, this picture was invented in Bombay. I saw the slide of that, I got that. I was living in Rajouri Garden in Delhi. I got prepared one beautiful picture of this ladder, human ladder. And through Dadi Prakash Mani and brother Vish Kishore, who were there, I sent that picture in Madhuban to Baba, and Baba liked it very much. He saw and liked it very much. From that day, he was writing letters that I got a job, what to do in this yagya. I got this, I sent that, and Baba liked it, and Baba was writing letter. Please do this thing, change this thing, do this thing. He was revealing so many new things. He said, put the minister of India, the home minister, that's Gujarilal Nanda, on the bed of thorns, and having some 5-year plan behind his head. We were doing so many, changing this thing. And after that, I engaged 4 or 5 artists. And through Baba's direction, we had a studio, a painting studio, preparing these pictures. Always Baba is studying this picture, doing this picture. Baba was writing every week, who do this, do that. And I was totally connected to Baba's this service. So once I came, after preparing 20 pictures of exhibition, I came to meet Baba in Madhuban. I know how I was given this godly service, again enhancing this thing. So I made 20 pictures, oil painting from the artist. I came to meet Baba and showing to Baba new pictures. So in history hall during those history hall was there, and I put those 20 pictures there, and Baba and Didi came to see those pictures. Baba was seeing all those pictures and giving instruction, giving correction, giving directions, and going around. And he went to his Baba's room, and again he called me, come and meet me. I went to meet Baba. I was going to sit on the bed, sit down on the floor. Baba said, no, come and sit with me. This was another blessing Baba gave me. I said, no, how I can sit along with Baba's seat? So Baba said, this Vardhan, Baba said, कि Baba's seat is children's seat. Baba's gaddi in Hindi, बाप की गद्दी सो बच्चों की गद्दी, यहाँ भी और वहाँ भी. These are the words spoken by Brahma Baba, Shiv Baba. The Baba's seat is children's seat. here as well as there. There means where? Baba's seat is children's seat, here as well as there. There means in golden age. Baba's gaddi is children's gaddi, here as well as. I was much enthused and I was much getting happiness. I was much impressed. I was much having so much happiness I was getting. And due to these versions, from that day, I was getting these pictures prepared. Thousands and thousands pictures were painted, I tell you. Exhibition, hundreds of exhibitions were prepared. And so many museums were prepared. So many spiritual fairs were prepared. With this direction and blessings of Baba, so much during those days, this was a method of doing service, exhibitions. So many new pictures came out. You know, Baba was almighty authority. He was telling this thing, do this thing, that thing. He was fearless. Once he said, Baba said, prepare the picture of coat of arms. You know what is one coat of arms picture was prepared. Coat of arms means 3 armies have reappeared, 3 governments. One is Yadav government, other is Kaurav government, third is Pandav government. We are Pandav government. And they have got their own coat of arms. In Yadav government means this Russia, America, 5 nuclear powers during those days. Germany and Britain, all these 5 powers. And Kaurav means our Indian government. They are Kauravas. And our Pandav means our Trimurti. I have a coat of arms of all these countries put in one picture. Other was our Indian government coat of arms, 3 lions, and our Trimurti and cycle on that. And Baba said, all Yadav, Kaurav will be distracted and only Pandavas will win. Such fearless, such pictures Baba was getting prepared. Once Baba said, prepare this picture, paradise lost and paradise gained. He was telling me, he was asking me. But the meaning was in golden age. They were double crown king, paradise. Silver king, paradise. From Dwapar Yuga in Copper age, the one crown was snatched by Ramana. Be prepared like this. Ramana is snatching that crown of light in Dwapar Yuga, in Copper age. Then in this Iron age, the crown of this golden crown of that kingdom also lost. Man has become crownless and beggar. Now Baba has come. He is giving, and during those days, these kings, so-called kings of our India were given purses, given some purse monthly or yearly, and that purse was also snatched. They were finished. So such things Baba was saying, and we were preparing and we were doing this service. It was going on, and we were meeting Baba and having directions and correction and instructions, and all things were happening, going on, and we were doing this service. And since that day, since 1916 up to 69, we were meeting Baba again and again, having this. Baba was unique. He was accurate. If I prepare something, if there was some discrepancy or some mistake, Baba's eyes will go on that. Seeing all these, he will totally tell there is something wrong. You know, so many pictures were prepared. Once a picture of, during those days, first there was no point. There was no, Baba says, there was no this point that God is Jyoti Bindu or God is point of light. No. During those oval shape, egg shape, we were having that picture. We also printed that picture. After some time, it was, Baba said it's a point of light. We put that point of light in that, and after that the rays, we prepared rays. And we were doing all this godly service during those days, and we are then in 1969, after that, our Dadi Prakash Maniji were having connected with that. He was our printing and doing this. And 1984, our brother Jagdish was very busy in foreign service, and I was also given the extra charge of this printing and publishing. All these things I was doing, and I was being Baba was getting done from me. And in 92, we shifted from, we had small press there in Delhi. We shifted from Delhi to this Shantivan, and now this is 21 years have passed, and we are doing this print publishing service day in day out, and it's going on. And Baba is getting done this thing, and we are doing that. Baba is getting done, and I tell you, from that, I had from the very beginning, that soul conscious and God conscious, and what Baba has been telling us, we are trying to follow that. And my Lokik, all our families also, Lokik mother, father, all were in this knowledge. Now my Lokik mother is with me now. She is 108 years and living with me in Gyanamrit Bhavan. She is being looked after by Baba himself, because she helped me a lot doing this service. Now Baba is helping her, and she is being looked after by Baba. So we are very happy. We are going on. Much water has flown in the rivers of the world. Now time is very short. We are reaching the end. Now we are to be, what Baba says, we have to do it. And I tell you one thing, we should put great effort and intense effort and quick effort, because what is that? Our every moment should be full of pure thoughts. What is yoga? Yoga means that we should inculcation of pure thoughts, any positive thoughts is yoga, and elimination of other thoughts. That is, we have to eliminate other thoughts and to bring in pure and pious and peaceful thoughts. That is yoga. And I tell you, at one time, in one thought remains in the mind. Two thoughts can't live together. At one moment there may be a hundredth of a second of a difference between two thoughts, but there is one thought at a time. What is yoga? Yoga means elimination of all other thoughts and to bring in positive thoughts. The first golden thought, I am pure, I am soul, pure, pious, peaceful, happy, and knowledgeful, peaceful, blissful. To again and again to bring in this thought, this is the golden thought, and to and have the thought of our supreme abode and supreme soul Shiv Baba, and our inheritance, what we have to get. All these thought to bring again and again, and eliminate other thoughts. That is yoga. We are not only to see and sit and only point of light, but he is not only point of light, he is ocean of light, ocean of peace, ocean of bliss, ocean of knowledge, ocean of all virtues. And so we are to think again and again, and Baba said, revise and revise. If you don't revise, you can't realize. So we are to again and again revise, and we are to realize. And Baba gave one thing. I tell you, that has brought much change in me. Because no other hurdles in my life, but hurdles inside. How to become complete pure. No other thoughts. Baba gave one yukti, one method, I tell you. He said, revise the 5 stages of incorporeal stage, subtle stage, deity stage, and worship-worthy stage, and Brahman Savrup. That if you revise it, go on revising and revising, no other thought will come. It is very easy method. So I tell you, Baba said, at least 8 times a day you should do it. And 5 minutes and 8 a time, 40 minutes. You must do this. I don't know whether you are doing or not. I try to do it. I know. And Baba said, if you forget this, while going to sleep, before sleep, you should revise it. Go in these 5 stages of, 5 swarups of this yoga. This I am incorporeal soul, son of supreme soul, and revise his qualities, revise his relationship. I tell you, we have got 9 full relationship with God. First is, our first relation is, here is dearest mother. I remember how I remember, Baba, you are my dearest mother. And Baba, you are my sweetest father. Baba, you are my highest teacher. Baba, you are my holiest Satguru. Baba, you are my unfailing friend. And Baba, you are my Solona Sajan, any beloved. Beloved, Sajan mean that is many Sajan, what you call Sajan? Lover, what you call. Our Sajan. And Baba, you are my supreme surgeon. He will cure us. Baba, you are our faithful child. No child will give us a company, but he is our faithful child. And Baba, he is our most beloved Mehbooba. And so we have the feeling, we should go on revising it as well as we should feel it, that he is our mother, he is bringing us up, he is giving us this milk of knowledge. We are taking milk of knowledge from her. So we should remember him with this relationship. We should remember his qualities, his ocean of knowledge, ocean of purity, ocean of peace, ocean of love, ocean of happiness, ocean of bliss, ocean of strength and power. We should go on revising and revising. Then at least I do this. You may be doing something else, but I do this thing. I remember him through his qualities, his virtues, and his relationship. So I remain busy in that. No other thought can come inside. No other negative thought will come. Always go on thinking positive and positive. I do this thing. So a huge change, a great change has come within us, and I am now sure that we will be becoming just like Baba within very near future. We will become. Who was to become? Baba said, you only, our children, those who are for the last so many years, you are to become just like Baba. So I am feeling we are going ahead, and we are becoming just like his image. We are doing this. We are going on. We are happy, and everything is going well. I am sure the time is now very near, and we will be transferred from this Iron Age. Now we are in Confluence Age. We will be transferred to Golden Age. So only thing is that we should go on revising and revising all this Baba has said, and we will realize really, and we will become just like Father. It is Baba's hope for us, and we are doing this. Om Shanti, Om Shanti.